Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na. Bum, ba-da-bum. Bum, ba-na-na. Oh, I'm in a different sound. This ruins everything. I hit a little thing on my chair. I'm ruined. I'm ruined. No. Banging my head into the table. Hello. It's the Pillar Bat stream. I am on it. Me. I am here. Hi, Brad. And hi, Emfrey. Hello. And hi, Emfrey on Twitch as well. Caster Labs will assuredly, shortly, pick up the YouTube stream chat as well. Don't feel too left out. Greetings to you all. Let me see about pulling up some music. Shall we? Shall we? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. I'm not the music, I just wanted to sing that. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum. Okay, I have something. Music spotted. I will now turn on. Bip. Load, please. My brother is retching outside. He's yelling, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. I'm assuming that he's good. I'm cleaning today. That's good. I am probably cleaning after stream as well. Because I need to remove the god-forsaken dust of my room. So much dust in here. Oh wait, sorry. Anyway, hi. It's a just chatting stream where we sit around and do absolutely nothing. No guests, no friends, no mind, no body, no shape, 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 shape. That is a reference to Tekken 1. If you didn't get it, it's because you are 1 year old and I will strike you with lightning. I think Twitch gets mad if you say that you're like blank years old in chat, so don't do that as a joke. You might get killed in Minecraft. You might get immediately destroyed. No balls, chatter says. I say that I would rather my chatters have no balls than have a ban. I'll be so sad. I have pressed play on the music. The world. Hello. Hello, all of you. I hope that you've all been well. I hope that, this song is kind of crazy. Well, this song is from the Celeste Strawberry Jam, which is always incredible. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here so that it shows you. There you go, that's a little better. But no, that's not good, actually. Is there no way to angle this that it'll be good? Really? Really now? What if I zoom in more? Nope. Really now? Come on. That might be the best that we're gonna get. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sad that it shows it from that to play the individual songs I have to use the YouTube topic thingy and not the, normal official account that they have. Because I want you to see that I'm subscribed to them, and also I want you to, know that you can actually go there, like know which channel is the right one. But, I'll credit them, of course, in the VOD. Or in the description of the VOD. There will also be music from Agrocrab because it's still the same stuff as before. The same playlist as yesterday, or wait, yesterday? 2 days ago, right? But yeah, nothing else is happening today. We're just hanging out. If you want to hang out with me, you can, if you need a place to relax. If you don't want to hang out with me, it's okay as well. I love that you have free will. And I respect it. I still don't know what topic is. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself. Well, it's like... Hold on. The little topic channels on YouTube are the uploads of the songs by, like, the artist's distributor, I guess. It's like a setup for... It's how YouTube Music works, I think. Something like that. And you can have the music that like is put up from these topic channels. You can, I think, also just have it on your normal channel in like a releases tab, but I don't know about the details of all that and stuff. I hope I sound okay. My voice is a little out because I've been honestly every day for the past couple weeks I've been talking. I don't feel exhausted, but I feel like I sound exhausted. I really wanted to get to work on more things this week. I really thought this week would be the one that I got back into gear, but frankly, I have been I don't know. I mean, I've been great, like, mentally, emotionally. I've been very good, especially compared to, like, a little while ago. I'm actually on the up, but my energy to work on things has been on the low. That's for sure. Yeah. I have a lot of things to do still, and I'm definitely gonna keep trying, but I'm letting myself, whatever I'm tired, I'm not forcing it, I'm letting myself rest. You have to make sure that you're still having fun and stuff, you know? Which I am trying to balance. I'm doing my best, at least. I think I'm succeeding. I'm happy and enthusiastic about stream, but I would definitely like to be getting more done. And to be honest, I have a bad... My sense of time post-COVID is so bad, like a lot of other people's, that sometimes I can't really, I lose track of how much work I have gotten done, so I feel like I've gotten nothing done. Like, the Twitch channel has only been around for 2 months and some. Which means that I have done a lot of work, actually, but there's so much more to do. I think I'm not getting nervous about it, about the work itself, just the antsy, because I like when something is actually happening. My brother is screaming. Again, I hope you've all been well. Probably not gonna be a super long stream today. Because, we'll see. Oh man, the ad break. The ad break is gonna come by... it says that like nobody is here, so I'm probably gonna talk through it instead of waiting it out as I try to do. It says we have 3 viewers, which also, to those 3 viewers, thank you for watching. And I'm sorry about the ad blast in around 30 to 40 seconds. With the ad, this is about Twitch, by the way, not YouTube. About the ads, by the way, I looked at it and I think for a while, yeah, I know you're a sub, so you don't get it, but to those other 2 people, you know? About ads, I'm gonna see how much ads actually do, because if they don't, like, I don't know, I might chill out on them. As soon as I got the option to use them, I was like, well, 3 minutes an hour, it's fine, and it's probably a good idea. I don't think anybody would mind, and it's also really about if I need it, if I want it. But I'm interested to see what ads actually end up doing. If they have to be around, I would rather have them the way that they are instead of like pre-rolls. Blah blah blah. But yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna look more into it. Since this is a chill stream and we have... Twitch actually lowers your visibility if you turn ads down, if I remember correctly. I'll have to do my own research. Unless you have if you have a source though, I would totally love to see it. I would 100% love to see it. Actually, this is a good thing to say early on in a VOD in case anybody picks up on this. If you ever say a thing or want to say a thing in chat and happen to be in the Discord and you have a source for what you're gonna say, I love seeing sources for information. So, because a lot of talking on the internet is, you know, because it's just talk, it's not sourced. So always feel free to, there's a chat for blah 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 for that probably. Also, I usually say this a lot earlier before people join, but hello VOD watcher. I hope you are good as well. What was I gonna say about things on stream? Oh, I just clicked on something on accident. All the things that I have to work on. Come in. Hello. Yeah, that's my little guy in the background. That's my little min. Honestly, I was gonna look at today in the background. I was thinking about looking at other little gifts to put up in the back of here, because we're gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna put on a little bit of a chiller song. Song is a little too. What about this one? What about this one? Yeah. Hello, hi. I know I already said hi to you. Sorry. Every time I see hi in chat, I say it again. But oh wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was thinking about maybe pulling up other little gifts to put in the back of here. New chatter. For context, this blue Pikmin in the water gift has been here since I started streaming. The original stream background. I love the blue pigment in the water so much. Yeah, so do I. It's perfect. I've never had the need to change it. And it says the ad break has ended. Welcome back, potential ad watchers. I'm sorry that you've been blasted. I should probably list off, and while I'm listing it off, write it down again for myself somewhere in an organized list. All of the things that I have to do for stream. The thing I talk about all the time, I haven't been able to draw very recently. I don't know. I mean, I probably can if I put more time into it. I've only put like an hour into it the past like week, but a bunch of emotes and badges and stuff to draw, which I'm still excited about. I just need to get back in the drawing state, the drawing gear. You know, when you take too long of a break, you just like, you need to really work it back in. I have to fix one of my microphones. I have to work a little on the Discord server, on the bots, and the stream. There's a lot of things I gotta do. I thought the list would be a little bit more talk-throughable. I have to expand the music playlist. And then actually, a lot of other stuff I had written in my plans are art projects. Like, I was going to draw a bunch of like random anime type boys in various anime type boy archetypes, and then make up little voices for each of them to work on voice stuff, you know? Work on more male voice stuff. What else? Oh, I have to make a starting soon graphic. I was thinking about making my own background graphic as well. So much stuff. Oh, the 2.0 PNG tuber. I forgot about that. I started working on that. I have a design ready. I just need to done draw it and stuff. But yeah, a lot of things to do, but today I couldn't do any of it. And so I decided I'll just hang out. Do a little nothing. I'm surprised that I managed to talk for this long without thinking of a topic of talking. It's already been 17 minutes. Excuse me, sorry. I love hanging out and doing nothing. That's good. Thank you, incredible. This is good news. I get a little, if you're new, I get a little antsy. I don't know if I get nervous that stream is boring, or I personally am just naturally a little bit antsy. But I don't know. Like, I know that it's fine. But yeah. Yeah. It's a nothing stream. Probably both in my experience. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I plan for it to be a stream where I, you know, just chill out and do nothing. And then when the stream is on, I'm like, oh no. I have to stream out of my mind. This has to be my greatest stream of all time. I just found out I've had 2 identical calculators on in my room. Now you can have them be friends. Chiller Bat stream? Yeah. Welcome, Bup. What is up, Bup? What is up sound effect from Super Mario 64? Hardcore calculating. The start of the song having that boom is so scary because it sounds like every time I loop it, like I get a little game over, I die. Yeah, I don't know. I keep wanting to do streams that are like chill and I don't do anything, and then I just be freaking out a little. I don't know why I do that. I need to keep myself a little bit more grounded. I can calculate twice at once. That is more calculation per second. I was gonna try and find a useful thing to say, but there are none. I get that feeling that you just gotta stream out of your mind. I could never just chill stream. Yeah, I'm working on it. To talk on that a little bit, I realized over time, or maybe not realized, but I started quantifying it in a different way. Where instead of like, this is not good for me, this is good for me, I started weighing things more in like difficulty, where it's like, I know I can't do this, but I'm also already bad at so many other things. Like, I'm relatively new to streaming. I don't know, I'm like 7 or 8 months in total, and in terms of streaming good, I would say that I'm like 2 months in? 3? In terms of doing what I think is a good job. But yeah, I realize that some things are just like, I don't know, they're probably just harder. Like being able to stream with as much like the talking quality that I have when not playing a game, having that while I'm playing a game, currently very difficult. And for a while I was like, well, streaming video games just isn't for me then. But I don't know, there's so many variables. Like, how easy the game is, how fun the game is. Because if the game is kind of boring, I thought that like a calm, boring game would be easy to talk over. That was not the case. Stuff like that. More music needs to be unapologetically pots and pans core. I feel like there's probably plenty of music for everybody. I'm sure that there are the pots and pans out there for you, chatter. I suppose that I lost a fan, like a big fan, like 4 feet tall. What? Girl, how? Good luck finding your hidden fan. And that is a sneaky ass fan. Oh, I'm putting on another song. But yeah, I definitely have a lot of things that are like more difficult for me, but I'm trying to approach all of them less like they're out of my wheelhouse and more like I will eventually be good enough to try this again. Like I will eventually be a different enough streamer that it's worth another try. You know what I mean? Maybe I said way too much of a point for that to have been obviously the point. But yeah. Lower crust. Yeah. Maybe I'm not the thinker. It's okay. You should be the fan discoverer. Yeah, a lot of the hobby for me also. I talk about this a lot, so if you're here often, this is a thing you might have heard a lot of times. But a lot of this started with my interest in the hobby of streaming itself. I'm kind of deviating and more interested in doing my own thing than the whole streamscape and like getting all of it. I'm more interested now in just having my little stream, but I do want to understand a lot of the stuff in the activity and like become versed in various things so that maybe I can speak on it. You know, if people ever are interested and like have questions and stuff. That might be the part of me that used to be a video game coach. I used to coach video games. So that might be that part in me, but Yeah, it's also useful for myself, but I definitely, yeah, I like being able to speak on it. I think that since everybody, it's a thing that a lot of people enjoy, the quote-unquote content creation. I like knowing about things that I like. I genuinely didn't know you were a coach. Yeah, it's kind of the old me, kind of a past life. Did it when I was a lot young, very young. I put it behind me. I'm not ashamed of it, but I yeah. I just don't do it anymore, so I don't really talk about it. The old bats, yeah. What are things that I probably haven't brought up that much to stream? I am still a martial artist. I do martial arts. I do kicks and stuff. I think that's it. Sorry. I mean, I pursued voice acting for a long time, but I never got into it as I never put my boots on the ground like that. Just another hobby, But I'm getting more into it now. Those are honestly the two big activities that I did. I mean, I cook a lot. I do a lot of cooking. I'm 11 feet tall, and I'm about as strong as Thor, the Norse mythology one, not the Marvel one. I weigh 8,000 pounds because I'm made of pure high carbon steel. I think I would weigh a lot more than that. If I was 11 feet tall and made of 8,000 or made of high carbon steel, I think that would actually be a lot more. I don't have quick math like that. But yeah. It's hard because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really get out much like I used to. But I have been getting into capoeira for the past year, I think, maybe similar time to how long I've been streaming, it's 8 months. Just because I love the culture. I love the history of capoeira. So I love kicking. I love spinning, handstanding, entering my various silly stances such as negativa and the other one. Negativa is the only one that is the one I know the name of, the prominent one in my mind. Oh, you know what that is? It's because it's in Tekken. I'm usually not very good with names. Yeah. I was doing boxing last year a lot. That was really fun. But I don't go to a gym anymore or spar. I actually never went to a gym, but I don't really go and do stuff with other people with martial arts anymore. I'm just kind of learning techniques on my own. I'm trying to stay fit, which I've been doing a very poor job at. I'm definitely retaining a shape. I'm a shape, alright. I was in a Twitch chat once. One of the first times that I was in a Twitch chat actually chatting. Hold on. I read a chat first. I'm made of pure neutron star material and I'm roughly 1.3 times 10 but to the 8th kilos. I aim to be perfectly spherical. Me too. One day. Yeah, what was the thing? I was in a Twitch chat. I do not often chat. I'm usually very scared, but this streamer was a friend of a friend, and I felt a little bit more comfortable. And they were like talking about it. The streamer was like talking about something with exercise, and I was like, yeah, I said something about how I turned bean shape recently, and the streamer was like, "What is bean shape?" And another chatter said, "It's like you're." I don't know what they said, but it's like when you turn round, but you have like no butt, which is wrong. That's not because, at least wrong to me. I was talking about the opposite. But then again, I guess I don't know what bean shape is either. I'm just kind of an oval. Well, not an oval, I guess. I guess I'm actually a very complex humanoid shape. But just somebody else in that chat accused me of having no butt by proxy. Not that I need... This is not implying that I need other streamers to know how fat my ass is. Not the point I intended to make. Is it bean, not a curved oblate spheroid? Is it? I don't know. I'm just a streamer, I'm not a thinker. Bean shaped is when Yu-Gi-Oh card. Bean soldier. I've never seen that, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. I will not change the song. I should probably just let them shuffle instead of... you know, change them myself, like, yeah. I wonder, honestly, I haven't seen a lot of just chatting streams. Are they like this? How many of my stream people, my stream viewers, like watch a lot of other streams? Hello, hi, hello. Why did I say hello like that? Hello, hi. There we go. Much better, much more normal. My brother screamed from his room. He is watching football. It's nothing stream chatter. We're doing nothing. As usual. I don't do anything, ever. Really just watch you score, Travis, when I catch them into it now. How's it going? I mean, it's going good. I'm having a pretty good day. I'm kind of tired. I feel like I've been tired for a week. Or two, but... I watch like one other streamer and the RTVS Curvods. I don't know what RTVS stands for. Feel free to tell me. Oh, and scorebots. I see. Yeah. I wonder, I mean, I don't know anything about... I'm very new to the existence of streams to begin with. So I really don't know who, or like how many streams people who watch streams on average watch. Like, I feel like I can watch a couple of them, I just don't really watch streams. I wonder if people are normally like going to all of them. I wonder if there's like people who... Well, I'm sure there are people who just watch like Twitch. But I wonder how many streamers those people watch, because streams are so long compared to other media types. I love chat spanning communication. That makes me happy. Yeah. I think a solution to that is probably, well, a solution in terms of my own personal education is just to do more trying to enter the streamerverse a little bit. Get to know more streamers. I was talking about that yesterday. I think I would bring it up a little bit, is that I want to know more people who stream, who are in the hobby. Not because I'm gonna like try and collab with them all the time, but like I want to talk about it. I mean, it would be nice to collab with people actually, but I wouldn't really ask people because that sounds very scary. And I also don't want people to think when you like do a thing that is distributable in any way or like socially has some sort of social reward in any way, when you get to know somebody in that kind of field, a lot of the time they'll be afraid that you're like trying to get to them for something. Like artists sometimes will think that you're being really nice to them and talking to them for free art if you're like a new acquaintance. And I'm sure that people are like that with stream as well. So I don't want to give off that energy because it's not my true energy. But yeah, you know what I mean? But I would like to know people. I also really want, I want channels to raid. I get scared to send my Twitch chat that I like care about. I like my Twitch chat. I don't want to send them somewhere to a stream that I don't watch. What if the stream is weird? What if I just know somebody by name and the stream is funky and weird? Think like Germa, but even more of an anomaly and 85% queer. You have the mathematical queer evaluation on that streamer? I also, you know how YouTube will give you statistics of like, you have like 70% male viewer, 30% female viewer. What is I want to like do my own little polls of being like, how many of my chatters are like, and then a little image of a limp wrist. Or like a little poll like where it includes that, and then like under it it's like, do you fuck with Halo 3? And like a picture of like the Arbiter raising an eyebrow that he doesn't have. I'm so scared of people misinterpreting my friendship as something worse. I had a self-confidence thing recently where I got scared because for the past like year, maybe a little over a year, I've had like a good few, like a small amount ultimately, but I know like a lot of people, you know, like I've known and continue to know a lot of people throughout my life. So I've had a couple instances where like they like behind my back just decided that they hated me. And it got me nervous where it's like, am I like a bad person? But I factored like how many people just have a thing happen to them and they just exploded people, and it was to me a lot more likely because, you know, my friends really like me and I'm really nice. I don't want to talk too much about it because it makes me kind of anxious, but definitely a thing I was dealing with lately. Not lately, but like a while ago. How I've solved it is anybody who's, you know, not nice to me, I just don't talk to them anymore. And if anybody ever is nice to me and then suddenly they like explode and they aren't nice to me anymore, I just don't talk to them anymore. I used to be, I think to be honest, I also kind of put myself in a situation where even though it didn't happen to me that much in the grand scheme, I increased the likelihood by, I retained a lot of friends that I've had for a very long time, like when I was like a late teenager even. And I used to be a very I can fix him kind of person. As many high schoolers are. So I had a lot of friends who it's like, well, were cool, but I know that they got social stuff, and then when I leave them unattended, they would turn it on me. You know, that's how it is. I am very, very fortunate to say that I'm in a very different arc. I think I'm starting far more recently a very different arc of life. Sorry. And I'm dealing with nothing that is like teenager pilled anymore. All that stuff is like kind of drama to me. I'm very teenagery. I'm getting old, chat, you know? And just like any old lady, I'm not going to tell you how old I am anymore. Because I'm too old. I'm 80 billion years. But yeah. No, I honestly, even though that was the case, it still makes me a little sad to talk about. Because, I don't know, not many other bad things have happened to me lately. So they haven't really had, they haven't like faded as quickly because most other things I've been doing have been sick as hell. I also saw Yes, I'm the Mather, but like I just need to let you know I'm looking at it in really small text a lot of the time, so I thought it just said Yes, I'm the Mother. And I was like, congratulations. I'm an ancient being younger than 30. Same. And some friends were like teetering off the deep edge, so I told my good friends I was going to try and stop them from going off. Yeah, I guess another thing I can say about that, not that I do want to stop talking about it for my stuff after this, but yeah, I noticed that I was in a lot of different friend groups, and just from like from living, and a lot of them I just didn't handle life or social situations the same way as them. So I just left those. Not every... I also accepted, this was when I was like 18, 19. I kind of accepted that not every social break-off has to be a bad thing, you know? Sometimes you just move on naturally. I wasn't trying to retain every friend that I made anymore. And I think that went really, really well for me. Because I didn't end up in that situation where I'm in a lot of different groups of people. Like I don't need to meet all of my friends' friends. You know? Especially if you personally, when you're young, are an I can fix him kind of person, imagine how your friends are. Maybe they're an I can fix him kind of person too. So then you have your fix-up friends and their fix-up friends. And I just wasn't doing all that. I failed and just got bullied a lot. Oh. Yeah, I think stopping interacting with them is the only play for me, personally. But I'm not a professional. We gotta talk about something more positive, okay? This is stressing me out. What do you want to talk about? Chatters, what do you want to talk about? I can also immediately dissipate the calm, relaxing nature of stream and invite a friend. But it would go against the point. Sorry. Weevils, especially those long-necked ones. Do they have long necks or do they have long little noses? I guess probably there are some with both, right? Weevils are beetles, right? Are they different? Because if so, I know beetles are like the most varied thing on Earth. finally caught an Onisama stream, but I have to leave in 10 minutes. Well, it's good to see you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day when you have to go, okay? Thank you for stopping by. We adore a chatter here. Have I talked about bugs on stream? Chat, I love bugs. I really fuck with bugs. I have this thing. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I need to do that. Oh, I need to do that. Alright, I'm gonna add that to the list of things I need to do on stream. Soon, I want to do a finding my favorite animal of every category thing. Like, I want to do like a favorite, maybe not favorite bug, because there's too many kinds of bugs. No, maybe I'll do favorite kind of bug. And like, I want to do a favorite bird and a favorite fish. Favorite shellfish. I already know what my favorite animal is, which is what my little guy is based off of, is the pipistrelle, the bat. The small insect-eating bat. Weevils are beetles, yeah. I thought so because, well, they look like him. And also, when they fly, beetles do this thing where they, like, will stick an arm or two out in front like they're Superman. And they got a big proboscis that kind of looks like a nose. Yeah, I know what weevils look like. Bugs are cool. Yeah, I agree. There's a kind of weevil that is like as big or like smaller than a grain of rice, and they live in your rice. Not live in your rice. They can live in rice. Those ones scare me. Outside of that, I can get down with a weevil. They're neat. I have no idea what my favorite bug is. It might be, I like damselflies and dragonflies. I'm very water biased, so anything that interacts with the water in some way goes up in points for me. I just hit a little wire on the side of my desk and it made a noise. This is so sad. Boom, blast, explode. Sorry, I just drastically vibe switched this stream. I wonder if anybody ends up watching this specific one and like falling asleep and they get hit by the grounds from going under. Or like if one of the, like I get one of the Nixon call and they just wake up. Like, what if somebody opened up this stream because on YouTube they look up femboy and they clicked on something and they like fall asleep a little bit and they wake up and Large Nick is in here and he's like,
nah dude, if you don't like pepperoni on your pizza, you're on a list.
I'm asleep right now. Good night. I mean, what do you say to somebody who's already asleep? Sleep good. I'm the eeper. Is this that penis music everyone was talking about a few years ago? Yes, sure. No, actually, wait, no. I want to have like news. I need to start gathering news so that I can bring you the news. Put my little dude behind a little desk and go like, in today's news. What is news that I have for you? In gaming news. I don't know, I don't care about video games. You can make up news right now. Arizona is gone. The state of Arizona is gone. We don't know where it went. It's missing. Where did it go? The state of Arizona vanished in the night. More at 11 p.m. where we'll be looking in the night for Arizona. I can see that happening. The Arizona rapture. I'm pretty sure penis music is rubber band by some guy with a coyote persona. Don't no idea. It just grew legs and left. I can see that happening actually. That's possible. I just checked with my sources and actually this is true. It's gone. Well, I shrugs. Oh, I forgot to scroll back up. Wait, what? Wait, did I? No, I didn't. We're good. Wait, didn't this happen to the entire city of Vienna a while back? I don't know. I wasn't there to report that news. In gaming news, Marvel Rivals came out on the same day as Path of Exile 2. Those are video games. This has been gaming news. The sausages came from a city. Oh, I forgot to say that I was streaming on the Discord. Oops. I have now said that stream is on the stream. On the disc orb. Gotta go have a good stream. Bye! Thank you for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day. Why did I say that like that? Have a great rest of your day. Hello, hi! Chatter! Anomaly. What is up? Are you chatting? Are you chatting? I'm actually, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm a social genius. I'm like the greatest thinker and socializer the world has ever seen. And I have an IQ of like 4, which is so high. 4 to 5. Which is so much. Yeah, we're doing nothing today. A little bit of nothing. I might be inviting on, now that we've been on for like an hour, did the guy in the song just clear his throat? Now that we've been on for like an hour, I might invite a guest. Perhaps. It's time to break up the femboy monotony. Throw in a real man with something real manly to say. What? What did that... Humphrey, what did that censor, bub? What could that have been? Quick question, am I supposed to have less than 100 Firefox tabs open? Nope. That was not a censor. Oh, it was a spelling error. I'm used to filters doing that for censors. Like if you said fuck, it would put in asterisks. You know what I mean? I'm not stupid, I'm a genius. I didn't even notice your spelling error. Also. Oh, here's some news. In me news about me. I said this in the whatever on the Discord general, but I'm saying it on stream as well. I'm on a keyboard, my other keyboard, a couple of days ago, maybe yesterday. I don't remember how time works. I spilled a little bit of water on my keyboard and now it needs to dry. I'm on a new one, not a new one, an old one that we had around, and it double presses. So a friend was, was texting me, or not texting me, was DMing me, and they were like, how have you been? And I typed busy in a good way, and I sent that, but instead what it said was bussy in a good way. So BUSSY in a good with 3 G's way. That is not what I meant to say. I'm so tired, rah. Yeah, me too. EP gang. We're all very sleepy today. Yeah, I am not bussy in a good way. I am busy in a good way with 2 O's in good. I'm normal. I'm normal. I look directly at my monitor. I burst into tears. Yeah, I have asked Large Nick if he wants to be on stream. We're gonna see. I think I've said before that I'm gonna try and do more streams alone, but I don't know. Today I wanna hang out with Nick. I'm calling him on Discord. Right? Yeah, I'm calling him. Let me set you up real quick. Beep, 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 bop, bop, beep. Hey, can you say something only the real Nick would say?
Only the real Nick would say?
Yeah.
In PvP2, I'm pissed that someone took the name MK Tom Brady from me.
MK Tom Brady.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat Tom Brady. He's the real one, dude.
Only Nick would say that because nobody has had this thought before outside of you and this one other guy.
Other than that fucking guy that took that name from me, dude, I couldn't believe it, dude. I named myself the real MK Tom Brady.
That's really funny. I found the fan. Let's go. Woo, yippee. Yippee. M3 lost a 4-foot fan. It was in the middle of a different room.
Oh, I'm free. Go chat room.
Yeah, Large Nick, here's my army of women. Army of women. Say hi to Nick.
Army of women.
Oh, and Bup is not a member of the army of women, but they're a great chatter.
Who the fuck is Tom Brady and why is he in Mortal Kombat? The Mortal Kombat player. He says some really funny shit.
And his name is Tom Brady, I assume. Nick has mentioned. I said his name is Tom Brady, I assume.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're hieing with the colon 3. My
whole
women.
Soundboard of them. Here, hold on.
No, don't. No soundboard.
No, not in Discord.
Okay. Any of the times that we've raided, chat, have I said go my women?
Did you hear that?
No. Nope.
Okay.
I think I've just said like attack. I'm kind of scared to go my women, but I kind of want to do that sometime. It'd be fun. I don't want to leave out my non-female viewers, but it's just a very funny thing to say. I think I saw a thing a long time ago, I could be wrong, where Ludwig, the streamer, was like, I wanted to know why my fan base was like 99% male, and then all of his videos start with him screaming boys. Like, yeah, man. Isn't Tom Brady a former NFL quarterback, or is it like a different Tom Brady?
Different Tom Brady.
Yeah, different guy. Oh, yeah,
Very different Tom Brady.
I'm not crazy. Very different Tom Brady. They're not even a little. They're not even a little similar.
Yeah, the only thing they have in common is the name.
Not the love of the game at all.
I don't know. Tom Brady, dude, I don't know if he likes or hates Mortal Kombat. I know he hates Sub-Zero.
The people do hate the Ice Clone.
The Ice Clone.
They do. The people do hate the Ice Clone. I remember Guilty Gear Strive, when Happy Chaos dropped. He made a him clone, and I was like, man, they really went and did that. They were like, yeah, he shoots you, and it's not like a projectile, like he just shoots you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting and unique. It's like playing off of the Elfelt thing from Xrd, and they're like, and here's the him clone. Like, okay, man. It's like, he throws a tracking device orb that sends him backwards. Like Yamcha
Also,
Key
I've quoted
Blast. What?
Tom Brady before. I say the people hate the Ice Clone often.
I do hear that often. Why does he hate Snowman Ninja? I don't know. I'm not a Tom Brady lore keeper. Something only for Nick to know. Nick, how come?
I gave you
What?
I gave you the sound clip of him hating the Ice Clone.
But you know, if I play it, it's gonna play on stream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna click it.
The people hate the Ice Clone.
Okay, let me turn it up.
The people hate the Ice Clone.
There it is. I looked him up, and it looks like he just complains about MK. Yeah, people who play fighting games think that kind of person is really funny. I'm not
Lord
even
Brady.
saying what?
The Lord Brady, dude, he's so awesome.
I'm not even saying that mockingly. It's just a true fact. Like, I don't mean that by any offense.
Here's his soundboard.
That's interesting.
Are you kidding me?
I must consult the Tom Brady lore keepers for this one.
When I can post the soundboard in chat, you'll figure it out pretty soon.
There's a thing that I say in my head. I don't say it out loud because it's like a random reference to something that me, Nick, and a friend were talking about. Where it's like a big quote from us, and it ends with "Gotta ask Jeeves about this one," and I think that all the time. But I can't say what it is because it has to do with a YouTuber who I don't want to talk about because they're not good. It's just
Why are
like
we talking about tomorrow, Brady?
Why are you? Don't sigh at my chatter. Don't sigh at my chatters. They're so sweet. They don't deserve it.
Why did your autocorrect correct the name Tom? That's a real word.
It's really stupid.
What the fuck?
That's the full name for Tom, is Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Tom Brady, dude. He's not like right. He's a crazy person. But he's funny.
I'm afraid that is drama about another YouTuber, but we can let it slide this time, and then we can stop talking about it because that is really funny. It wasn't even my fault. Leave me alone. No. We're not. We're making fun of your very funny autocorrect. Right, Nick? I wasn't paying attention. Were you making fun of my chatters?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Autocorrect, yeah.
Just making sure. Yeah. That is really funny though. That is actually Tom Brady's full name, Tomorrow Brady. Also, hi VMC, hello. Welcome to stream. Hope you're great. Did Large Nick enter the quiet dimension? Yeah, I took away his volume because I hate it.
Oh.
Alright, Nick, speak your mind truly and authentically about something that you care about.
PoE 2 is gonna ruin my life, dude. I already didn't sleep.
Alright, say that again.
The PoE 2 is gonna ruin my life, dude. I already didn't go to bed last night.
Alright, I've turned Nick up, but it's at our own risk. He might say something very loud, and we'll least expect it.
Even if Sonic Fox was... never mind.
Yeah.
Even if Sonic Fox was in control of Mortal Kombat, NRS wouldn't make a good game, because they're not good at making games.
That's true.
I don't think they're there.
I
They gotta get rid of Ed Boon.
I hate to say, they gotta get rid of Ed Boon. The
Oh,
Boon
dude, I was
Star.
able to name my character Ed Boon, but I couldn't name him fucking MK Tom Brady. Are you kidding me?
Nick, can you lay down your full concrete argument why they have to get rid of the Boonster himself?
Ugh. Do I have to? How long is this stream?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think that as somebody who pretends to know everything about video games, just like everyone else on the internet, I think it's Warner Brothers' fault. I think it's their fault. I think everything is their fault. I was about to say Tom and it got corrected tomorrow again. That's awesome. Honestly, you could just say, gotta ask Jeeves about this one, and it would hit like that one time somebody tripped me with their sled as they went down a ski hill. Oh my god. That's the low of all time. They added that to Trunks, the last patch of Fighters. When he skis at you. When he sleds at you.
Yeah, Warner Brothers bought NRS a while ago. But I mean, even they made dog shit games before that.
What was the last game that was last Mortal Kombat that they made before the buyout? He's gonna say like
don't we
MK9
all agree
or
that all of
something.
them are awful, aside from like 10 or 9 or whatever?
I'm sure some people like the older ones, but I didn't play them or care about them. I liked 9 and 10. 9 and X. I think were very fun. I think it was 9. I like 9. I like the 10th one more. I like X more. That's my Mortal Kombat. And then 11 was wasn't 11
Tanya's in top 80, but
wasn't 11 like the best profiting fighting game ever, and they like still cut it and like called it a failure?
did you hear they cut this Mortal Kombat? They're over it.
Yeah, I did. Really weird. Though how that game, I don't want to talk too much about it. Maybe we can talk about it. I don't know. I feel like
Tragedy video game.
I think that Mortal Kombat 1 was the most promising Mortal Kombat in my adult memory, or like even my teenage to adult memory. Mortal Kombat 1 looked like it was going to be the best one. I just really vibed with everything about it. I thought that the direction was cool. I thought that even though it was a reboot, like the direction was cool. All the designs were cool. And then it was just kind of like the other ones, but with a mechanic that I think the general audience didn't like. Like, I don't think that the general casual player base liked assists. I could be wrong about that. But it was too much like the other ones to me. And they added like that. Didn't they add like a zoner?
Yeah.
Like one of the first games they added was like Homelander or whatever, and he's a zoner or some shit. Not Homelander.
I think
Peace.
so.
Peace. maker, keeper.
Idea.
I don't
One
watch
of 'em.
shows. The last pre-warner MK was MK versus DC. Oops. Oopsie.
And that one was not good.
You can never save Mortal Kombat. No cute femboys or buff monster men with conflictions. I think there are buff monster men with conflictions, but I don't think there are femboys.
Not conniptions.
I don't know if they have conniptions in that game.
Omni-Man. No, Omni-Man isn't the zoner. It's the guy with the stupid fucking helmet.
I think I'm too spoiled by Arxis having really good animation to try getting into MK. I think MK1 is still a good looking game. I don't think the visuals are the problem.
I think
it's the game.
graphically it looks fine. I think the animations are still like the worst thing ever.
I think a lot of the ones in MK1 are good.
I don't know, dude. I saw that generic down kick or whatever. That shit.
Yeah,
I knew the game was done then.
yeah, a lot of them are like, you know, video game moves from video games. Oh, there's an ad blast if you're an ad watcher, ad viewer, whatever.
Dude, I caved. I bought Twitch, whatever the fuck it's called.
Really?
Yeah, I watched too many streams. It's crazy.
Yeah, Twitch. Is it? No, it's Twitch. It's not Twitch Prime. It's the other one, right? It's like Twitch fucking Turbo or some shit.
Yeah, or something. It's like $11. Instead of subbing to like 9 streamers. Twitch Prime is you just get a free Prime sub or whatever.
My keyboard did the double press where it put supporting me with 2 S's. This is so sad. Omni-Man. Oh yeah, they also added that guy. I might watch Invincible sometime.
Good.
You know, it's a pretty jank game. Yeah, I think that a lot of the it might be more of an even split. If you don't.
Joke for legal reasons.
I'm screaming. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I think a lot of the martial arts stuff that is new to MK1, like the choreographed, like actually they hired a martial artist for it. All that shit looks great. Like on what's her name, Li Mei, who she's got a lot of kung fu stuff. Liu Kang's kung fu stuff looks really, really good. Like they have some very, very prominent good animations, but there are also the video gamey ones. It's like Tekken, to be honest. Tekken has a lot of stupid, shitty moves that are just in the game because that's how the game works, and they look terrible. But nobody cares because they're like used to that idea of like, well, those are the Tekken moves, and then here are the real moves. And
Yeah, like the generic Tekken down 3 or whatever.
yeah, and I think just because one of them
Tekken
became
punch.
one of them became an internet meme and the other one didn't. I think they're pretty similar. There's obviously like an execution difference where I think I personally, I'm more used to the Tekken ones. Actually, I don't have a problem with either of them.
I
But
think the Mortal Kombat ones look more unnatural because they're faster.
yeah, because they're in like a fighting game. You know, the frame data is just quicker. It's true. But I don't think personally that they look more unnatural. I can see them looking like a little worse, but I don't think they look actually more unnatural. Like in Tekken where people do the little spin where you're just crouching and you press 4 or whatever, or 3 or whatever, and your guy does a whole fucking spin and then a crouched back kick, a crouched side kick. That's
so funny.
I'm okay with it, and I would never complain about it. I wouldn't complain about the Mortal Kombat ones either, really. But people on the internet do, so I engage with it like I would. You know what I mean? They're the same thing to me.
I mean, it's easy to make fun of both games, so I think it's easier in public to make fun of Mortal Kombat.
I think it's way easier to make fun of Mortal Kombat because people don't like it. But the casual audience, or like the people who play Mortal Kombat, see it I'm sure that they see it exactly the same as that Tekken shit, where it's like, we're just used to that. Some of the moves look horrible. And I will also say, I don't mind them, but I also think they're really funny. Like, I don't look at them and I'm like, I get like sad, you know? When my Tekken character does something that looks completely unforgivable, like anything Zafina does, I don't like get depressed. When Zafina does a high, but it's a mid for balance reasons, that sick fuck Zafina, I'm not like...
They changed some strings in Tekken 8
yeah.
that were mid-high in Tekken 7 to be mid-mid in Tekken 8, and they didn't change the animation. You fucking cocksuckers.
Did any of you hear... Is my brother screaming, picking up in the mic?
I hear it.
Yeah. But yeah,
Also,
sorry.
Bear 1 TWT, was it Kuma or the other one? Panda. Was Panda? I'll be hyped.
Yes, I can hear him. Sorry if it's loud. I hope it's not too loud. But yeah, I don't know.
How long the next? Oh,
What?
Good.
Oh, I do think a lot of the... Sorry, now that my brain is back. I do think a lot of the MK stuff is like... Well, actually, hold on. To go back, so that it doesn't seem like I'm completely locking on one side of the argument, I also don't want to do that. I just wanted to speak against that one thing where it's like, I do think that we shit on it because it's an internet thing. That like we're all used to shitting on it, so that's why we keep doing it, right? I don't think anyone actually cares when they play the game. You know what I mean? Like people who play Mortal Kombat don't give a fuck, right? But I also think the fact that it stays like a visual issue, like it seems more fixable and less intentional, you know what I mean? Does also bring it more of an issue when you don't watch or play MK, right? It's like you see the same shitty low kick and you're like, the difference between the Tekken one is that the Tekken one is completely unnatural and a complete freak attack, right? Right. Like Tekken's, what is it, up
and
to?
you also never see it.
I think you see it all the time in Tekken.
I don't see it much in 8.
I think, well, yeah, I think in 8 people are doing a lot more, you know, standing in front of each other and doing their fucking, a lot of them strings. They're pressing a lot of their moves. But like, I feel like in 7 I saw that little shitty little kick a bunch. Nobody ever did like up 2 or if it's up forward 2 or whatever. You know that like little hook that like every
Tekken
character
punch,
had?
dude.
The Tekken punch? Nobody ever did that because it's like fucking -11 or some shit, but...
It's a worthless move. Completely worthless.
Worthless. But I do think that when you see... like part of the issue for MK1, like particularly the standout for me, is that in MK1, when there were more of those jank animations, and it was like a 50-50 of what was cool and what was not cool, it felt even weirder. Because it's like, if you're gonna have martial artists on deck that are really doing this kung fu shit, right, that really get kung fu and other stuff, but I think about kung fu the most because I looked at it a lot. I look at it the most. Surely you could have thought of a new low kick. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be crouching like this and then putting your shin out and back in. I will now look at chats. Sorry. I also might have drastically been louder than I've been previously on stream. My bad if I changed the tempo up too much. I know this is supposed to be a chill stream. I remember getting a Twitch ad where this fast food chain acted like they made the next big thing and it was just crinkle fries, nothing else. The next big thing for me right now would be some French fries. That could save my life, some fries. Mortal Kombat is also hard for me to want to get into because of its gore-obsessed nature. Yeah, I'm not into that, but... Not but anything, I'm not into it.
Yeah.
Especially because of what they did to their artists when after MK11 when those stories came out about the can I talk about that?
Probably
Probably not. You think? We have 10 viewers. They were like they had people on the team for Mortal Kombat 11 like look at real death. You should do your own research and not just believe me at face value. But back then I was doing my own research and wow. I also believe there was a Jimquisition story on it. I don't remember if it was very big news, but I definitely heard about it. Chad, I just found out that the Fate series is worth the same amount as the Madden series of games. Huh. Okay, sorry, did I miss anything in the Twitch chat?
Yeah.
Wait, a bear one?
Every time I.
What?
Oh yeah, Bear 1 TW2.
Like the whole thing?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Really? Which bear?
Yeah. I would assume Kuma. It's the good one.
I gotta see that. That's awesome. I love Bear. I don't really like the character actually, but it's funny when it happens.
Also, every time I hear about Madden, I just think about how that guy's a fat genius. Are you aware of the celebration they do in football when they win an event or whatever the fuck they do, Super Bowl or some shit? They eat a thing called the turducken.
I know that a turducken exists. I didn't know that that was a tradition.
Dude, they put fucking duck and shit in the turkey.
Yeah, they do put all of those
So sick.
motherfuckers into each other, which is grotesque. But
Yeah, dude. But that's gotta be so good.
but it is probably crazy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. That crazy
That guy's
evil,
a fat genius, dude.
that sinister, crazy fucking corpse pile is probably delicious. Like unrealistic stuff. Do you mean? Are you talking about the gore, the Mortal Kombat gore? I gotta remember that when I am trying to do a chill stream, I should probably try and keep it just my tone, like not my tone, but like my volume a little more consistent. I don't want to, if somebody happened to be listening to this and chilling out of their mind and they like snap back to reality because I was screaming about the low kick from Mortal Kombat, that would make me sad.
Oh man, get hype, it's your stream.
Me deciding how to use my stream. Nick, no dude, it's your stream.
Brother's getting hype in the background, you hear that?
I heard the shit out of that, yeah. I think I've already said this, but he is watching football. He isn't like being attacked by yeah, he's not like being attacked by like a masked chainsaw wielder or anything that it sounds like is happening to him. He is watching football. My brother is in no danger. Unless his team loses. Then, I mean, you know, mentally, emotionally, he will be in danger. My comment above the unrealistic stuff, but above the unrealistic stuff was related to what was above it on YouTube. That was even more confusing chat to me personally, but that's, it's hard for me to understand things while I'm streaming. Hello, I'm here now. Hi, hello. Oh, I figured he was being mauled by a bear. No, that was that guy at the end of Tekken World Tour. Speaking of the winner of Tekken World Tour, it's Tuna. Hello, Tuna. Congrats on your win. I heard you made $4. And a pat on the back by Harada himself. I heard Karada called you a fraud, but good enough, and handed you $50. Okay, I was muted on stream for the last Anthony scream. It wasn't on purpose. It was very funny. Well, Nick, let's talk about the finer things.
Okay.
What toppings are banned on pizza?
Toppings are banned on pizza.
I'm only saying this because I was talking, I said earlier on stream, I was like,
Right.
what if somebody was falling asleep to the stream and they like wake up abruptly because they heard Nick on and he was like,
If you don't like pepperoni on pizza, you're on a list.
Dude, you're not allowed to put bread on pizza.
you're not allowed to put bread on pizza. I agree. Because that would be a sandwich.
Other than that, I don't really give a shit. Yeah, man. Wow. That was awesome. Whatever your brother's on, dude, I gotta get on that.
It's just football, bro. It's just, I mean, that's what it is. Beans on pizza kind of hurts my soul. You've seen beans on pizza? You know what? Glad he's passionate about something, even if it results in screaming. Oh no, I love it. It makes me really happy. I don't want to give off the sense at all that this upsets me. This is literally my favorite person on the planet. I think barbecue sauce on pizza is mildly incorrect. I think mildly is fine. I think when, if you eat a barbecue pizza, so be it. So be it, god damn it. Who cares? But that's what I think about all food things. So now that I'm done being normal, my actual opinion is that I kind of like them, but it feels like a waste. Like, it doesn't need to be like that. You know what's crazy? I've never even, like, I feel like, did we all, or at least a lot of us, grow up hearing that people put anchovies on pizza?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it?
I've heard people getting it.
What? You've heard people getting it? I've never seen it in my whole life.
Get it then. Fair, you've never seen getting a whole fish before, but you got a whole fish once.
I had definitely seen getting a whole fish before.
Okay, never mind.
I've eaten a whole fish many times in my life, which is awesome.
Oh, but like from that one place.
Yeah. What Nick is talking about is that, one time, me and my brother, and my mom, we were ordering Mexican food from a great place, a great local place. Okay, and I just got a thing that just said like whitefish with blank. Or just like white fish. They gave me the whole fucking fish. Like the whole motherfucker. In a Tupperware. Like not in a Tupperware, in a like in one of those styrofoam thingies for food. With the head on. With the bones on. And it was delicious, but it was kind of scary. The picture that I sent Nick was horrifying because the lighting,
hilarious.
the lighting made it look like I fucking caught Bigfoot and I was eating like his favorite thing. I was like living in his cave. I actually don't know what anchovies are. Anchovies are a little fish that are incredibly flavorful. They're like a preserved anchovy. An anchovy preserved in oil is used very commonly in Italian dishes. Can we see fish pics? No, I don't still have. This was like a long time ago. I don't still have pictures of that. I'm sorry. I'm also not gonna put a
I
picture
don't
of
even
a.
know what chat room that would
I'm
be
not gonna
in.
put a picture of a whole grilled fish on my stream. That's okay.
Chat room would that even be in?
Yeah, and anchovies are really good. Anchovies are really good. Also, another chatter hasn't seen anchovies on pizza. Yeah, I feel like I heard about it all the time, and I've never seen it. Yeah, anchovies are great. They're really basically what you do with them. For most Italian dishes that I have made, or yeah, that I've personally made, essentially you just throw a couple of them in a sauce, like in a red sauce. Makes it taste better. A lot of modern stuff, you sub it out for other high umami things, like oyster sauce or soy sauce. Probably like oyster sauce, which is also incredibly tight. Oyster sauce is crazy. Chinese oyster sauce. Sorry. Sorry. I had barbecue pizza before, could not get past the second slice, and I'm a 7-slice vulture. On God. I fuck with bags of straight MSG. That shit delish. Like, you just be slamming it. You just be slamming it. I like oyster sauce and hate oysters. Am I insane? No, they don't taste the same. They're not. Nope, not the same thing. Nick, are you looking for pictures of a fish right now?
No, I was thinking to myself, well, I like French fries, but I wouldn't like French fry sauce.
Oh, that's very intelligent. Not too much makes you sick, but it's a good ingredient to have. Yeah, MSG is good. Last time I was at Travis's, they had MSG. Normally, I, just get it through other things like prepared sauces, like oyster sauce and stuff. But just straight up having the MSG is really, really good when you can't do too much to change the food. Like, like some things you can get saucy with. But other things like an egg. I don't like getting saucy with an egg. I only like putting on because I don't want the egg to, I don't know. I feel like when I put a bunch of water things in it, it's way different to prepare and while keeping its moisture. So just slam a little MSG on your scrambled egg. With your salt and your pepper or whatever. That shit was crazy. I just tried it because it was there. It's cheating. It's not cheating. It's good. I like having chili crisp or chili oil with my egg. Yeah, I don't like, that's good because it's just oil and a dry thing. I like that a lot better than I used to like eggs with like hot sauce, but I don't know, egg plus liquid just makes the egg weird to me. Oysters are little snotty goopers that really don't feel good to eat. Okay.
Awesome sentence.
I love oysters. Yet I agree. No, I think that they're great to eat because I just be glorping them straight up. What if the egg is deviled or like poached? A thick sauce at best. Well, if an egg is deviled, that's all good. Because like a hard-boiled egg you can have with anything because the texture doesn't change that much. But like any other egg where it's like soft.
Well, texture for hard-boiled only changes based on how long you cook it.
No, I mean like after it's already been boiled. Like if you put a sauce on it. Like an egg. If you have an egg, and then it's in a sauce, and then while you're eating it, the egg and the sauce get mixed up. The water the water of the egg that is still egged up, that is still in that egg, will just make everything too wet. It'll glorp the whole thing up. And for poached eggs, I think a thick sauce is better. I think a loose sauce with poached eggs is still like, eh.
I don't put anything on my eggs. Not like any sauce or anything.
You just shove them bitches.
Yeah, I
mean-
mean, let's just do the food. Put that shit in my mouth.
Boiled eggs, I really
question.
just like put salt on. I mean, I fuck
Yeah,
with the
put salt and pepper, and that's about it.
yeah, I fuck with the flavor of the egg, man. I think eggs are, to me they're a delicate flavor. Unless like when an egg is an additional feature. When you're throwing that shit in like some fried rice, who cares? It's already fried rice. But like an egg dish that's just egg. You gotta come right or don't come at all. Or don't crack at all. We've been talking about eggs for so long.
You're good.
In gaming news, Nick,
Sup?
what's your entire Path of Exile 2 review from what, one day?
My entire Path of Exile 2 review. I think the game is tight. Every interaction feels like it matters more.
Okay.
Early game doesn't feel like something I just want to rush through. It is sweet.
Mhm.
The game's crazy. Use currency more, it's awesome. You can actually respec in that game.
And there you have it. Sorry, go on. I thought you were done.
Oh, and you got WASD movement.
Oh, that's important. That one's a really big deal. I give a shit about
Dude.
that.
They originally were going to make the game just point and click move like the original and like every other one of these games.
Mhm.
But after playing the game, how the fuck did they even think that was okay, bro? The amount of movement you gotta do in this game is insane.
They just thought that you would have to. They thought that every single person who was interested in the game was the greatest League of Legends player of all time.
Years. It was crazy.
My Kickstarter full of my army of fakers.
Also on controller, the game is a twin stick shooter. It's so sick.
Oh, so it's peak, you say?
Pretty much, yeah.
Twin stick is
Kinda
the
awesome.
greatest
Play
kind
it.
of game of all time.
Dude, Travis likes it. You might like it.
I remember getting a seafood noodle meal and it had oysters in it. Fell to the floor retching.
Ooh.
Chatter. First of all,
Calamari is good though.
calamari is really good. And I'm sorry.
Me and my family
Okay.
went to. I cut you off, but I'm gonna keep going with the story. I need to keep the momentum.
No, go ahead, dude. I'm not mad
Me
at
and my
you.
family went to a restaurant once when I was like 10 or 11 maybe, and we got calamari as like an appetizer, and we didn't know if I was allergic to seafood yet, but I just kept eating that shit. That shit was so good. They're like, you gotta stop. I was like, but it's so good. Luckily, not allergic.
Chatter.
Same thing happened when I was like 10 or 11, and I stepped on a bee outside, and they were like, oh shit, we don't know if he's allergic to bees.
Oh, dude. So my brother was allergic to soy, right? Really badly, like very, very, very badly allergic to soy when he was young, right? And we didn't know what he was allergic to, but my family couldn't figure it out. And eventually they were like, it might be milk. Let's get him soy milk.
Uh-oh.
I think that was the first time that we had to like get somebody. But we found out. What was I gonna say about
Or,
the?
Nick, do you think you could spontaneously develop an allergy as a bit? No. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, now I'm gonna read this chat.
I thought your story ended. My bad.
It did end, but then I started saying something. I forgive you. I forgive you anyway. Anyway.
Woo!
Chatter, I'm sorry that the thing with oysters happened to you. And you know what? Taste in food. Normally, I just ban outright getting mad at people for their taste in food because I think it's completely stupid. We were just talking about it today because it's fun.
I have the appetite of a toddler. I can't talk shit about food.
You mean like the taste, like the palate of a toddler?
Yeah, dude.
The appetite of a toddler would mean like you don't eat that
Let me
much.
get pizza, and then I'm good.
Do all of you have a chicken nugget friend? Like, do any of you have a friend who's like, I just eat chicken nuggets and
Chicken
stuff?
nugget friend is my mom. She buys dinosaur nuggets, dude.
Okay, well, dinosaur nuggets are peak. They're incredible.
Also, I'm free to double back. The only thing I'm allergic to is cats and latex. I got a bandage once when I was like 3, and I fucking exploded.
Dude, I was gonna never bring this up again for the rest of my life. Okay. That I was deeply embarrassed by, but you said something and it unlocked the memory. I was thinking about this today. Okay. I was helping Nick move, right? He took off his gloves and he put them on like right next to me, and I put them on, and my hands were drenched in another person's sweat. Okay. I play it off. And I was like, I saw people do this all the time. I thought that was the thing you do, but that was actually gross. I don't know why I said that. I actually
What
thought
is
that they just
wrong
handed
with
me
you?
some gloves. Completely. This is very rare that I successfully lie. But I was like, oh, they did not just hand me some gloves. Those are sweat gloves. This is the worst day of my life.
Oh, I think dust fucks up everyone, but dust destroys me, dude.
Dust, yeah, dust is horrible. Dust is my worst enemy.
Incapacitates me.
Toddlers eat so much.
I do eat a lot.
I thought that I know what the context of that chat was, but I took it without the context, and it was really funny that you were just like, fuck toddlers. I hate them.
Oh, I will say I get chicken nuggets when I go to McDonald's, or anytime we go to McDonald's.
That's
I get
fine.
20-piece nuggets.
There's no McDonald's order for the advanced palate.
That's not true.
What? Okay, what is it? What is it?
Get 4 Big Macs and stack them on top of each other.
That's not an advanced palate. That is Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. That is not the same thing. I was gonna say another thing about the chatter who retched at oysters. No, wait, no. Actually, I already said it. I just want to say I love oysters.
Oh, dude, speaking of retching at food,
Yeah.
I'll never forgive my parents, bro.
Okay.
I'll see them in hell for this. They wanted me to eat green beans once, and I was like, dude, I was like 7. I looked at my dad and I said, dude, the smell of this is gonna be bad. And then I ate it, and I threw up like immediately. And then I think like 4 years later, they tried to get me to eat green beans again. I'm like, dude, you now remember what happened last time? And I threw up immediately. I was like, I told you.
They thought they just, you got over it.
Yeah, dude, what the hell, man?
Sorry. I can't believe I know that it's better for me that we just moved on after I said this. I can't believe that I said that thing, which, mind you, is one of the most embarrassing things I think ever happened to me in my life, in my mind.
You wearing my sweaty gloves?
Yeah, that I got confused and thought somebody handed me gloves and they were not my gloves.
That's so funny, dude.
I
How
literally,
warm must that shit have been?
it was disgusting. It was one, and I mean like,
I had no idea. Played it off.
yeah, I
never
put it
knew.
off like because I'm fucking Agent 47.
You're bald?
Yes,
Ooh.
because I'm bald.
Barcode on the
That
back of
is
your head?
Yes, because there's a bar. No, because I'm a fucking genius and I'm a master of disguise and escape. Okay, and murder. I also didn't see the 5 chats about toddler hate. This is true. I do hate toddlers. I can beat them up. They're inferior to me. I agree.
How can I scan your barcode head?
Nobody is allowed to do that. Sorry.
Might be allergic to acidic fruits. Sucks. Thinking of all the acidic fruits, and I'm thinking, man,
All of them.
I could eat that right now.
Man. I'm sorry I don't like oysters. I wish I was into them. No, it's okay. You can be not into things. I just wanted to say that I like them. I like seafood. All of it. But my palate from a very early age, I was introduced to like all seafood because of my culture. Also, I am the chicken nugget friend, except I've moved on to boneless chicken wings. Those are chicken nuggets for adults. Those are the same. So that makes perfect sense. The evolution. And I'm sorry, I'm free. My uncle once told me, it took me to Burger King or something, I think, because there was a $10 deal for chicken nuggets. So he handed over a $20 bill and we got 200 nuggies. This is another.
Dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
Reminds me of the Crave case. I've told you about the Crave case, right? From White Castle?
I don't know if you have. Probably.
Where it's like
but
$20 for like 50 sliders.
me and Nick used to research this.
And it comes in a case. No, dude. Who got it? It was like my grandpa for his dad or some shit. 'Cause they were doing a bunch of work with a bunch of people. He got like 2 Crave cases. It was the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. What the fuck?
You know
Why
what
is that an option?
You know what I was thinking about? Hold on. Okay, what I was thinking about was not that. When I said we used to research this, is because me, Travis, we're looking into what is the optimal Taco Bell order for our money, right? We think we figure it out.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
No, we think we figure it out, right? We're talking to you and Death about it, and Death is like, that's fucking ridiculous. It's actually this. And he lists exactly what the optimal Taco Bell order is for the money.
That's so funny.
And we
He's
go
a
and we
fat
get
genius,
it, and it's perfect and amazing, and my life is amazing.
Fuck is it? White Castle? It sounds like a random place in London. It's a dog shit restaurant. Don't worry about it. It's fast food for like people who are poor for fast food.
Oh, when you say it like that, it makes it sad.
It isn't bad. Don't go there. Value yourself better.
Not the song I wanted to play. This is the song I was playing. Yeah.
You ever think you should get White Castle? Feel better about yourself.
There's more out there in the world. I've actually had White Castle once, and it was really good, and then I got really sick. It was actually, I remember this, the first time that my father said shit, like in my, I'm pretty sure, the word, the curse, when I was a child, because he went, "You'll shit yourself," and then he thought about what he said. That was when I was very young. We were like, "Can we go to White Castle?" He was like, "No." We were like, "Why?" I was like, "You'll shit yourself."
Awesome.
White Castle is what people rag on Burger King for. No, I hate to. I know we're talking about food preferences, something I normally. Once again, I don't want to shit on people's food preferences, and you can like Burger King because who cares? But the Burger King ragging upon is completely justified. That food is made of monsters by monsters.
You know what food is made by monsters for monsters? The pizza outside of New Jersey. What the hell, dude? I had some for Thanksgiving.
I'm so sorry.
What on earth, dude?
The pizza in the United States, when you are not in New Jersey, New York State, or New York City, is some of the evilest food of all time. At least from my own experience, I can only really say the pizza in Florida. And then the rest of the U.S. South, which Florida isn't a part of, it's a different weird thing, is very sinister. Its theme song is the song that's playing on stream right now. That's what happens. That's the sound that plays when you order a pizza. Oh, my chicken nugget story. I had a chicken nugget story. Me and my brother, this is another thing we were doing. We were going around and reviewing, I think, every fast food place's breakfast burrito. We went out and we were getting all of them, right? Which was part of the prime of my life. One of my greatest memories is going with my brother and going to a drive-thru and getting some random shit. That shit was awesome. But I think on the same day, like one of the places didn't have their breakfast burrito, or like they just didn't have it anymore. I don't remember how we got there. Maybe it was Burger King. All I know is that we did go to Burger King and we were gonna get nuggets. And the lady on the thingy told us like what amount to order to get the most money, right? to get it for the least money. And I'm gonna mute to cough my lungs out. I'm back. She told us how to get the most nuggy for the most money, and we did get like 200 chicken nuggets. We got like a lot of chicken nuggets, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We went home. Yeah, because the punchline of the story is one of my most memorable, I think, to me. We get home. We are eating a shit ton of chicken nuggets. So many that I will never eat one again from Burger King. It's horrible, horrible garbage, right? And my brother pulls out one that has a down feather in it. Like a little white feather. That looked like it could have been from like a little baby chick. Like a little beautiful white feather. My brother, we're laughing, right? Or no, we're not laughing yet. He looks at me, I look at him, we look at the nugget. He looks at me, he goes, freshly cooked nuggeritos. And he slams that shit. He throws it in his mouth. Feather and all. One of the most memorable events of my life. That's my king. I do not like Burger King. Burger King is fucked up. I didn't read the rest of that chat. I'm gonna fit it. They got some disgusting ass macaroni and Cheetos machination that summons the devil to pity you for even tasting it. Burger King used to have chicken nuggets that were little crowns. And I think those shits were pretty tight. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounds like a random place in London. Which place? Unless you said that after freshly cooked nuggerinos, which is what I...
Awesome.
I tuned out. How did Burger King murder Bub's family? They did not do that. They made chicken nuggets. Burger King nuggets are also just dried up rubber clippings. Well, actually, if you look at them, you will find a feather, which is only found in real chickens. Unless they use just the feathers and rubber. I said that about White Castle sliders like 5 minutes ago. Don't say that like that's obvious. I wasn't looking. That's why I asked. Sorry, that came out way angrier than it was. I meant that very casually. My bad. What other topics are there in this world? What is your favorite fast food place?
Mine?
Yeah. And chat.
I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. Go to whatever is near.
Hi, new chatter. How do you say that?
I have shit that I hate, that's for sure. White
Yeah,
Castle,
shit
dude,
he
don't talk
hates.
to me.
Well, sorry, the new chatter theme just came on. We're gonna have to fight you. That's a boss. It's a boss fight. I'm sorry if I didn't have the music put up correctly this whole time, by the way. How do you say that name? Oh, hi. I don't know. Name lover. Hello. Hi. I like Taco Time. Is Taco Time a real place, or is that a bit? I would totally pull up in a real place called Taco Time. Oh, hi. Time is a Genshin character. How do you pronounce it? And I'm happy for your love of them. Hold on, I'm gonna look them up. I'm gonna tell you if I love them. It's real. I live near several. You live near like a multitude of Taco Times? Like more than one? They're like surrounding you. You pronounced it right. Oh, okay. I wasn't saying it like I was trying to make it sound obvious. I was just saying it when I said it. No. Oh, no, it's okay. Sorry, it was a misunderstanding. It's hard, you know, chat. You know, text medium. Makes
Yeah.
misunderstandings likely. I'm looking at this this boy. Oh, yeah, I love him too. So, new chatter, in just to give you context of why this is funny to me, in my little stream Discord, there is a chat for things that we're talking about on stream that I try to like, you know, put images for context, which means that I'm going to have to put an image of this Genshin character in that chat with no context. Just a picture of them. Also, the last picture in that chat is Kevin Cole, a white Black Panther.
Nice.
Not Black Panther like the group, like the Marvel hero.
Black Panther, like the group. Like the group is freaking hilarious.
Do you not? Yeah, oh, yeah. I was gonna ask if you didn't know what the group was, but even if you didn't,
Oh,
or
I know what
if you
the
did, if you
group
didn't, it's
is.
still funny. Yeah. It
That's
depends
so hilarious.
on the price for a chicken sandwich. I forget what place has good chicken sandwiches, but are also cost effective. Checkers. I don't think I've ever been to. Oh, I have been to Checkers. He's a cop, by the way. Oh yeah, the white Black Panther is a cop. What was his name? Kevin Cole. Debbie, hello. Hi, chatter. There are like 3 taco times within reasonable distance that I can go to depending on which direction I went out from home. Surrounded by taco time. Completely. I was gonna say inundated. I don't know what inundated means. I just say that word. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just be saying that shit. In England, if you want cheap chicken sandwiches, you just go to like a high street chicken shop. They all taste the same. What is a high street? Apparently I'm very stupid. I don't know anything about anything. I also don't have a favorite fast food place. I realized after I said it. I don't really like any of them anymore. I'd probably say Taco Bell just because I love getting slop in different formats.
Awesome.
I love slop formats. Do you have any tips on how to get over a crush? How to get over a crush? Nick, do you have any tips on how to get over a crush? What?
I said, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So a lot of my strats are right. Like, just don't think about it. Because that's my strat with not getting sick. I'll just be like, I'm not gonna get sick, and then I don't get sick.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Let me try and answer this thing first before we talk about Nick's anti-illness strategy. I actually don't know. I'm trying to think about it too. I stopped. My honest opinion on it is that I stopped having really like issues with this around when I turned. I was actually pretty young, I think, for this, like 20. Which maybe not. It's not that young for that, but it was really just like if I found out that the other person wasn't interested or something, or like I just couldn't, like I had a crush on somebody, but it wasn't gonna happen. I would just, you know, do other things. I would take that whenever that happens. I would take it as like an emotional. Hold on. I'm gonna cough and then read the other chats because I can't focus while I want to read them. The chatter that said how to get over a crush. Talk to the person more. They're not as ideal as your brain makes them out to be. I think that's situational, but I can see it being advice. Just some main street with a lot of small shops at the center. An area with a lot of... Oh, okay. I'll turn 25 next year. I see. then maybe I did figure it out pretty early. I also haven't had a crush in a while. I don't get them very often, so I'm probably in a different scenario. I've only been attracted to attracted to like 10 people in my life, and I've met a lot of people. I think what I would do is that if you can't pursue it as in socially, even like know if they're interested, or you have a crush on them but you don't think it would be like a thing, you take that as an emotional issue is probably how I would look at it from my own experience. I would take it as an emotional issue and just like try and do what you do normally to have an emotional thing pass. So like I personally remember to process it when I am free. So like when I'm in the shower and stuff, I'll like think about my emotional issues or whatever. And then normally I just have time pass, because time passing makes any emotional process either like easier, in my opinion. When it's not like at the forefront of your brain, when it's not like an issue. So just like if you can healthily get along and then process it naturally. Did you just say you're free? Yeah, I said when I'm free. Sorry, there's a lot of chats. I'm coughing so much. What if the crush is not real? Your problem is solved. Draw you and them dating. When they're not real, when they're fake. Also, I don't think I said hi to Canopus. Hello, hi. Canopus. Hi, I hope you're well. What's going on is we're talking about this chatter asked what to do if you have a crush. We were just talking about like White Castle or whatever the fuck, I'm sorry, I'm coughing way too much. Should I send the Wikipedia page on high streets? Sure, yeah. And the things we're talking about on stream thing. You don't even have a crush on celebs? Nope. I pretty much never get a crush on a real person that I don't know. I'm very particular. The way that I got over my crush was just date someone else for an entire year.
That's awesome.
You say you're free, but I'm free. We can both be free people. I haven't dated anyone yet. I'm gay and I live in a small town. I don't think I've ever had a crush on a celebrity. I remember my first crush. My first crush was on where I lived. Our neighbor was like a teenager and I was like a small child and I thought she was pretty. I don't know if that was a crush, but definitely everybody told me that it was, and my little baby brain was like, that's what that is. There we go. I don't really know much about crushes. I haven't had many of those. Yeah, me neither. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think what I said is pretty much it. Is like, if it's not a communicatable thing, if it's not a thing that you can like, not like be like, I have a crush on you, because I don't know if I've ever even done that, but like, I have done that actually, and it went normal, but if it's social, it's situational, because all social things are obviously situational. If it's not social, something that you're never gonna socially involve in, like you're not actually interested in trying to get with the person, you deal with it like an emotional issue, and you deal with it like that. Process it over time. I remember my one friend showed me a picture of someone and my heart noticeably started beating faster. I was so embarrassed. Dude, oh my god, that's so stupid. How about you just, oh my god. I was about to very confidently say a thing out loud and I feel very, very stupid about it. And now I'm gonna say it after I said that. When the Zato trailer first try.
No, dude. It can't be.
I was for sure like I could fix him. Dude, it was the only character that to my interest, like, so in Strive and like in Street Fighter 6 or whatever, like that, this era of fighting games, Tekken 8, they made everybody wide as fuck. Okay, I'm not really into that. Zato pulls it off like crazy. Large Neck keeps laughing like Ludwig and it's killing me. Is that what he sounds like? I don't know if I remember Ludwig.
Awesome.
Zato is hot though, especially Accent Core and Xrd. Yeah, I'm not into him in Accent Core and Xrd. I'm only into him in Strive. Me personally, it's obviously a taste situation. I'm gonna read this big chat, but I'm not gonna read it out loud because I think it looks kind of personal, okay? Depressed. Chatter. First of all, I'm a relatively new streamer. I'm just letting you know. I'm not super sure or versed in what I think about dealing with stuff like this, where when somebody drops like something that I think is pretty personal. I don't think this is like, I'm not telling you that you did anything bad. Like, I don't think this is like somebody saying that something horrible is going on with them and like bringing the stream down. I just don't know what I think about it. But if I had to just give a take on this, I'm only saying this because maybe in the future I won't want to give a take on it. But my take on this is that if you have a negative association with it, you should probably not do it. If you need to, if you being attracted to somebody is associated with a negative cycle, you should not engage in the things that are in the negative cycle. You should probably work that out before you continue pursuing that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Especially if you have a crush on somebody, but you have a bunch of issues with them already, I would consider, the getting over a crush thing. I think you are going in the right direction. If you know that something is wrong and it puts you in a negative situation, then for sure I would just do what you can to not engage with it. And yeah, deal with it like it's an emotional issue. I mean, this contextualizes that it could be exclusively a personal emotional issue, right? Possibly a personal emotional issue. So I would take it like one, where you would just do what you can to whenever like a bad thing happens to you. You know, you just try and do what you can to emotionally deal as you naturally do. And I recommend, a bunch of normal stuff as a non-professional Twitch streamer on the internet, that you just give it time. And you try and process it. You do both. Like, it's like if you're not able to deal with something right now because it's in your forefront, you give it time, but you still do eventually process your emotions. You don't just leave them. Yeah, Chatter, this is complicated. I would just not deal, personally. But that's my call and I'm not a professional. What video game characters am I attracted to? You know what's crazy?
Like,
What?
I wouldn't say like I'm attracted to any media character. I just like the character,
Yeah.
Not saying that's weird or anything, but
I didn't take it like that. Yeah, I took that very normally.
I'm sure the chatters understand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. 100%. Completely correct. Nothing weird about any of that stuff. I think, maybe just read some toxic yaoi and cope. That looks so mean in text, but I know that it was normal. That looks so, I know that wasn't supposed to be mean. That looks kind of mean. That's just how I take it. Maybe the chatter took it perfectly fine. Read some toxic yaoi and cope. That's what I do. Does unmean the text. Ads start in a minute. I'm gonna snooze that shit. Get snoozed, loser. Because I think I want to finish this topic before we stop. Okay, I'm gonna close up this topic. Not that we have to stop talking about it, but I'm gonna say some stuff that I feel good about continuing and talking about. Something stupider, like video game characters that I think are attractive. But yeah, I think honestly, that was said jokingly, but kinda like you know, just engaging in media. And once again, people so hold on. I hear a lot, especially I hear told to men, just like or really people who grew up with somebody anticipating you in a masculine way, anticipating your future in a masculine perspective. You do get told to just like get over it and like move on. And I think that there is like, I give it a little period of doing other stuff as much as you can do, but if you keep thinking about it all the time, basically all that giving it time does is it takes the emotions out of the forefront of your mind. Like it actually lets you recover a little bit. It doesn't mean that you bottle it forever. So like just do stuff that makes you happy. And if it's like you're obsessed with it, you can't stop thinking about it. That part of it will naturally go away over time. So if it makes it hard to process the information because of that, you take it like you're recovering from something, and then you get to it. Right? You do try and get to it whenever you feel able. You know what I mean? So just keep in mind that it's something that like time will objectively like make it easier. Maybe objectively is hard to say. From my perspective, time will make it easier to deal with. So just keep in mind that you're gonna be okay and that you can deal with it when you're ready, and that you should deal with it when you're ready. You process your emotions. That's what I think. That's what I've been doing, and I'm not a professional, and you can also talk to a professional, and I recommend it. I think therapy is a good idea, even if you don't think you need it. Now, what characters did I think were attractive in video games? Can't think of that many. I think I got my one out, to be honest. There was Zato. Like, I don't know, man. Zato from Strive. Nobody. Xart is full of incredible designs, but I didn't think any of them were like cute. Dude, Tekken 8 kind of clears for this topic. It's because the people in Tekken, it's because it's like a realistic art style, I think. Like, I would date Harding, however you pronounce his name.
Alright.
Harding.
Toss it.
I would date Leo Cleason. Jin from Tekken. Yeah, no, Tekken is honestly going off. Even with his stupid ass hair from Pokemon, I
It
would
would
date
look
him.
a lot better if he didn't wear those fucking stupid clothes every game.
I can get down with somebody wearing stupid as fuck clothes that are completely embarrassing. I'm more into creating fake scenarios in my head, and then the response was, "This is also just gay fan fiction that you don't publish." It's true. Yeah, I'm not attracted to a lot of things in general. Not a lot of fictional things, not a lot of real things. I will say the last time I had a crush, it was, for me personally, very normal. As in, I had a crush on them, I found out they were in a relationship, and it was the first time ever that I was like, oh, okay. Just because I had been through enough bad romantic stuff, I think, that eventually I just kind of figured it out. Like I had, you know, I had like processed all that stuff. And the next time it came up, I was like, well, all right. I'm playing Home on the Range. VIV Rusty, I don't know what that is. Okay, this time ads are coming in like a minute. Usually it takes longer than that, so it's really like a minute 30 or 2 minutes. At least that's what it says to me. I'm sorry about the ad blast. And if you watch the ads,
Running ads. Gets rid of pre-roll, which is nice.
yeah, it does. I do this to get rid of the pre-roll ads because I hate pre-roll ads. They are terrible. I don't really like these ads either.
Yeah.
Vesper for Rusty Armored Core 6 character. I see. A lot of people assume I'm into tall people because everyone I've ever dated is way taller than me, but I'm like not. People have I don't know why. People I've been around when I was growing up would always speculate on what my type was. And they all had to find out that I was fucking dudes. Which was not what they were thinking. I was also not fucking dudes. I was doing nothing. I was showing no interest. But like oh my god.
I never think about that. Like I don't
Yep.
give a shit what other people are into.
I don't know. People for some reason used to give like a real shit about it. I think it's a little bit. I think the topic comes up kind of as prodding. They're like, I bet you're into this. You know what I mean? Like there are just some people who do that as like a
Go
joke.
into some freak shit.
Yeah, but like they'll do it with like normal, like to like fluster somebody. Like they'll just be like, maybe it's not normal. I used to with real adults that you know, when I was a child or like a teenager, would be like, I bet you're into like black women. Like that would come up. Like people would be like, I bet he's into Japanese women. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Like that came up, like that happened definitely more than once. Like that was not a solitary occasion. I think it is prodding.
All women are beautiful.
All women are beautiful. I agree. Sucks that my video game crushes are just a bunch of freaks. Why does that suck? They're not real, man. That's awesome. That's what's great about them being from a video game. I have a story. I'd rather just scream yes. I have a story. I'm gonna wait until the ads are over, so 2 minutes. I had family members talk about what I'm into all my life, and then all my romantic partners have been tall goth people. All my romantic partners have been drastically different. I don't know what people's expectations of me turned out to be because people would say different things a lot. But
I assume people are straight until proven otherwise. It's the safe bet. Just like how you assume everyone online is a guy until proven otherwise.
I don't do either of those. But I understand where you're coming from.
Like it's the least offensive possible thing.
I assume that everybody. It's the least offensive. Well, okay, I think.
Like I'm not gonna by default assume you're a femboy twink lover.
My like
Unless
held
you are,
back
there's no problem
laughter
with
for
that,
some
like,
reason sounded like a turntable for a second. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. This shit was crazy.
Anyway, I think nowadays when you assume something, people will just casually correct you, which makes it like way easier, right? Like nowadays you can assume about everybody at base, and then they'll just be like, I'm a girl, by the way, and you'll be like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like when we were getting more used to being normal on the internet, that would happen, and I would be like, man, oh fuck, I'm so sorry. But it's like, I'm not like a monster. I just like, you know, I said, hey guys, and then it got normalized, it got casualized, which is great.
Hey, you guys.
Large Nick, you gotta stop hitting us with the conversational nuke.
How I operate.
It's true. Ad break ended. Okay, now that the ad break has ended, first of all, I'm gonna read. I suppose in bigger cities, people go into relationships, so you go a step further than a crush. But if you're from a small town in a homophobic country, all you can have is a crush. Yeah. I'm sorry that you were dealing with that.
Kill all the hope.
I default to think everyone on the internet is a dog. I don't think anything about anybody. All I think about is myself because I am a narcissist and a horrible person. Anyway,
True.
my fictional crushes are a bunch of freaks and it's sick as hell. The cursed demon enemy line in Golden Sun Dark Dawn is how I found out I was gay. Let me look this up for you, chatter, and let me give a review of another video game man. What was it called? Golden Sun something days? Dark Dawn. I almost said Demon Days. What is it? Curse Demon. Sorry, I'm Googling. What is this? Really? Okay, chatter. I mean, it's humanoid. Fair enough, I guess. A demon, probably. You know, it's important if you know, like, when you think a demon, it could be like just a dude, but he's got wings and a tail, right? And he's just like a silly little gay guy. Or it can be what this one was, which I will put in the stuff we're talking about on stream chat on the Discord. If you so choose. It's like a bull thing with like horns and hooves and stuff, like a demon, like from Bible. Oh, my story about people asking me about types is that I am in a friend group who is very delightful, but they were definitely hold on. They were definitely weird to. It was like they weren't weird, but like it was definitely different for me to get into this friend group, and this will be a good example of why. Is I was in VC. This is like one of my friends' friend groups, and I do love them. They actually turned out to be an incredible gamble. They're very lovely. I was in there for the first time, the VC for the first time, talking about, I don't know, whatever, just improv, trying to figure out what the comedy is like. And then one of my friend's friends is like, Stell, are you into fat bitches? Like, deep,
That's crazy.
Deep, fully casual voice, like, still you into fat bitches?
Everybody laughs, and they go, "You don't have to answer." They're like, "No, don't." Like, this is an inside joke that I don't know about. Short pause, and I go, "I am fat bitches."
I am fat bitches is fucking hilarious.
I think that's all I said. Logic, that's the type of shit you'd say. Nick, confirm? That was very quiet.
No, because I don't really care about that topic. Give a shit what people are into.
Fair.
I don't think I've ever asked anyone that question.
I would have to assume that is true.
Like, I just don't care.
I forgot to
So
put
many
the thing in the
other
chat.
things to give a shit about, and that is so low on the list, dude. As long as that shit isn't illegal or perverse, like gross, I don't really care.
Anomaly, I just saw that you put taco time and the stuff we're talking about in stream chat. This is, I mean, I believed you, but how have I never been to taco time? What the fuck? Nick confirmed. Nick, the smallest noise ever made by a human. I think he was like thinking. I think he was like, I found out I was bi. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay. Oops. I found out I was bi because I saw boys I wanted to kiss and then girls I wanted to kiss, and then I got confused. Along the way, it turned out I was a girl. When did I find out I was anything? Oh, I was thinking about this recently. I had a gay thought in like middle school, right? And I
Sorry, that was just such a funny way to phrase it.
well, it's
I had a very homosexual thought.
I was just homosexually considering in middle school, you know, just like
Bloodthirsty.
bloodthirsty. Just having I was just ideologically gay. And then I had concluded to myself, because I had heard people say everybody's a little gay, I was like, oh, that just happens. Because I would think them, but I wasn't into them. I would have a gay thought like it was like a pseudo intrusive thought. Like I would like randomly kissing men would appear. I'd be like, ugh. I found out years later the thing that grossed me out was the kissing. I thought kissing was gross until like a while. I was like a little into guys. But also the guys I was thinking of, I had yet to in my life see a guy that I was attracted to. So all guys were unattractive. So every time I thought of a guy, I was like, ugh, no. Wrong. So I was like, so I'm clearly just not into guys. I think I got gayer over time, for sure. The more comfortable that I got with it, the more of a preference it became.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. For context to Nick's statement, I also was forcing myself to sound heteronormative my entire life. My voice is still even a little in the deep of my range. Actually, maybe. Yeah, no, it is. It's just where the habit is today. I have a certain, I keep saying it might be my autism, something like that. I have a thing that, like, when I pick up talking habits, I keep them really, really long and I get them really, really fast. Like, everybody obtains accents. You know, nobody has, like, a normal talking voice. You can always, like, alter it and it'll become your new normal talking voice. But mine just changes, I think, a little faster. So when I do a voice for too long, I'll get like stuck in it for like a good bit unless I train. I just kept imagining myself kissing boys a lot and I would be like, no, I'm a good Christian boy. I can't think like this. And whoops, none of that was true. That's very funny.
Funny.
I love whoops as a punchline in general. Are you in the server, right? Can you confirm if this is the demon I was talking about? I put it in the little chat. Unless you aren't here / don't want to, in which case, it's okay. Free of you. I said this at the very beginning of the stream, but I think it's good to say it again. All of the music today is from Crab. They're a game company that makes games. They made Going Under and Another Crab's Treasure. I like them a lot. Seal of approval. I played their music all over stream. And the Celeste Strawberry Jam, which is like a big Celeste mod that you should go look at too. And you can buy their music and all the proceeds go to the Trans Lifeline. I think that's still up. Very likely. Do your own research. Take nothing I say at face value because I'm a stupid idiot streamer. My brain looks like one of those, like a walnut, perhaps. I'm a big Whoopsie Daisy fan. Travis, who, if you're new here, for context, is black. Well, he's mixed, but he's black. He will, like, something will happen, like he'll see a posting there and be like, man, I hate white people, man. Right? On the same day, he will be like, goodness gracious, let me scoot past you, whoopsie daisies. I'm just saying. I got an ad as soon as I said that. What if it was Travis? Also, I love Travis, and I think he's baking cookies today, which is incredible. Good for bro. Nick, what are you up to?
And Path of Exile.
That makes sense. That's awesome. What is the class that you picked?
I picked Mercenary.
I see.
I'm going Witch Hunter.
I will look up what those are after stream. I'll have to respond to Discord. Oh yeah, I saw it. But if I look at it in the game, it will become more apparent. Let me look at that right now. Okay. Super respectfully, if I'm looking at the right thing, I'm very confused. Not judging at all.
Sexually confused.
It looks exactly the same. To me. Again, not judging. Up cereal, what did the Chicago bean do to you? What? Hey, I'm free. What is that? What? The what? Chad, is there a Chicago bean? Oh, there is a Chicago bean. There's just a bean there. Wait, Nick, do you know about this? Was that a yes?
I said no. What do you?
I'm sending it to you.
What?
It's just a bean.
Oh, no, I think I do know about that.
The Anish Kapoor thing that looks like a giant metal bean. The Chicago bean is a giant metal bean in Chicago. Thank you for telling me. There is just a bean over there. It's huge. It's massive. How would you ever cook such a bean, dude? Is it just there for fun? Holy fuck, I forgot that was my description. I'm gonna read your description. Wait, I'm in streamer mode, so never mind. I wasn't gonna read it out loud, by the way. I don't know why I said that. I was gonna read it to myself. I'm not gonna expose your information. There is a killer bean. There is a killer bean. That's also true. Chad, I'm thinking of maybe closing up shop pretty soon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long you been live?
2 hours and 32 minutes. So like 2 hours and 36 minutes
nice.
on YouTube. Yeah, normally I try to go to like 3 hours now, 3 to 4, but I'm coughing like a motherfucker, so. It's supposed to be named some pretentious shit like memory of something, but everyone knows it as the bean. Memory of something. Memory of bean. Yeah, I think I'm gonna close up shop pretty soon here because I'm coughing like crazy. And, no other reason, actually. That was it. I'm having a great time. I'm just coughing a lot. And I think I should stop talking as much, which is what the stream is. I actually fucked with this stream. I like the part where we talked about eggs for like literally 10 minutes. We love eggs. Okay, yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave call or like mute, deafen, whatever, for a second to talk directly to stream. And then if you want to keep VCing, we can like go to men or whatever. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get off of this call. I'm gonna say bye. I'm gonna get up and grab a drink, and then I'm probably gonna show up in men. I'll let you know. Later. Womp. Hello, chat. It's just me and you. Wink, blink, wink on the other eye. High five. Anyway. Yeah. Hi. Hello. This is the end of the stream. YouTube, it was great having you. Twitch, we're going to pick somebody to raid. I'm thinking I mean, we could raid Ferret Software. That's a stream that they stream ferrets. And that's the only person that I know. Can you do that thing lizards do when they blink one? Can I like do it physically? Yes. Stream's been awesome. Great, thank you. That's awesome. I stop existing when you end stream. Oh, I have some terrible news. Oh my goodness. Okay, normally I take too long to raid, so then we don't do it, okay? But today, yeah, okay, we're either raiding... Yeah. Let's do that. Let's raid... What? Let's raid Good Kid the band! Let's raid Good Kid, the band, okay? What is their name? Good Kid Band. Chat, do you know Good Kid? The band Good Kid? Sorry, this is to Twitch only and not YouTube. Actually, Twitch, I'm gonna end stream. Bye. Goodbye. And then I'm gonna send Twitch off in a second. I'm gonna send YouTube, I'm ending stream. Twitch, I'm gonna send you off in a second. Bye.